whenever you have something that doesn't live up to our wishes, or our hopes, or our expectations, we have some experience of loss. Some people call that grief, some people call that just loss, but there is a experience that I think parents go through that sadly, rather than even feel that as a loss, what they tend to do is feel ashamed of that. Often that's when the guilt re-arises again. What did I do wrong? Rather than, again, feeling into just the simple fact that things are not the way I wish they were, and I have to in some way come to terms with the reality that's in front of me and build upon a new future based upon what is true and what is real and what is possible here. And that, of course, is what gives the rise to a real forward momentum, because when we build upon what's possible, we can begin to start taking steps in the direction of building upon things, feeling successful about the increments of change that do occur, and as a result of that can feel like we're making progress in the resulting treatment of what it means to address autism. And we can feel successful, and we can feel as though we're making forward motion, and the delight that parents can experience as they actually begin to feel their children progressing is beyond belief, because they can actually feel like they have a life that's ahead of them and growing and developing.
When a family has a child with any disability, it can be a big strain. And you question yourself. You wonder, is it your fault? So there's the psychological component, the emotional aspect. You blame yourself. What did I do? What's wrong with my genes? Or what did my wife might say, what did she eat or not eat right during her pregnancy? And then there are the issues of siblings and whether you're paying enough attention to the other sibling and the other sibling is feeling left out. There are all kinds of stresses and strains. And sometimes a child with a disability can be so time-consuming that you let other aspects of your life fall by the wayside. But I've heard many stories of families with an autistic relative, child, adolescent, adult, that break up under the stress. But for us, it wasn't that way. First of all, when my daughter was diagnosed with autism in 1994, it wasn't a tragic event. It wasn't a sort of a day where we suddenly had this horrible diagnosis and we thought she was perfectly fine before then. We knew something was wrong. And having the framework of autism, having that concept and the idea of autism, and some pediatricians and psychiatrists who gave us good advice about what to do about it, that actually helped us. That made us feel, and not comforted is not the right word, but it gave us a sort of roadmap for the future.
We know we are not looking for a cure for him. To me, that's like chasing the end of a rainbow. Ryan's always going to be Ryan. And what we look for when we look for these different methods or different things to treat him is just something that's going to improve the quality of his life. What's going to keep him happy, what's going to make him a productive citizen when he gets older.
Independence.
Yeah, independence. Just basically happy and a good quality of life. That's the most that we could ask for him.